previous videos, we have discussed about various yagyas which were described in Veda. That all videos links are given in description box. In this video, we are going to discuss about what kind of yagya should be performed in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, a person neither has sufficient money nor time to perform the numerous yagyas mentioned in the Vedas, nor are there enough pure Brahmins who can perform these yagyas perfectly. That is why many yagyas are considered almost prohibited in Kali Yuga. So the scriptures have described what kind of yagya should be performed in Kali Yuga. The characteristics of people of Kali Yuga are as follow. It is said in Bhagavatam, 1st canto, 1st chapter, 10 shlokas that Prayena alpa ayushya sabhya kalau asmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayo manda bhagyahi upadruta. Translation: O scholar, in this Kali Yuga, the life of humans is generally short. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and all above always disturbed. In Kali Yuga, people are suffering from many defects. Still, the simple method for them is described as follow. It is said in Bhagavatam 12 canto, 3rd chapter, 51 shlokas that Kalera dosho nidhe rajan asti hi eko mahan guna कीर्तनाद एव कृष्णस्य मुक्त संघ परम व्रजेत. Translation: My dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. It is said in Bhagavatam 12 canto 3rd chapter 52 shlokas that कृते यद ध्यायतो विष्णुं त्रेतायां यजतो मखे द्वापरे परिचर्यायां कलो तद हरि कीर्तनात्. Translation: Whatever result was obtained in Satyuga by meditating on Vishnu, in Treta Yuga by performing sacrifices, and in Dwapar Yuga by serving the Lord's lotus feet, can be obtained in Kali Yuga simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. The effort which was achieved through meditation in Satyuga, through Yagya in Treta Yuga, and through worship and service of God in Dwapar Yuga, in Kali Kal, the same effort, the same thing is achieved only through Harinam Kirtan. In Satyuga, due to the excellence of knowledge, which is the main cause of Satoguna, there was a natural dispassion towards the object of sense gratification. That's why meditation was possible for the common people. Due to the absence of restlessness in the mind caused by sensual desires. But in Treta Yuga, when the mind became more subject oriented and become restless, due to this, meditation was not possible for the common people. There was a provision for yagya in the form of offering those substances to the Lord Vishnu in which the mind of the living beings became engrossed. Wherever the object of attachment is planned, the mind also gets naturally attracted towards that object. Therefore, in order to immerse the mind of living being in the gods in the path of karma, there was a provision of material sacrifice in Treta Yuga. In Dwapar Yuga, the mind of living beings became more sensual and fickle due to increase in craving for sense gratification. Even yagya became not possible for ordinary living beings. Then, for the living beings of Dwapar Yuga, the law of taking care of God through all the senses was given. Due to senses of living being getting attracted toward various subjects, in order to employ those senses in the service of God and to concentrate on Him, Archana in Dwapar period was prescribed as Yugdharma. In Kali Yuga, living beings are extremely sensual, fickle, nonsensical, and constantly suffering from diseases. Therefore, Archana means worship is not possible for the living beings in this age due to fickleness of mind, nonsensical nature, constant illness. Therefore, Archan means worship is not possible for the living beings in this age due to fickleness of mind, nonsensical nature, constant illness. A sick person is ineligible for Archan means service and worship. Therefore, for the living beings of Kali Yuga, Harinam Sankirtan was prescribed as Yugdharma. Since the material diseases is very serious, a provision has been made to use powerful medicine in the form of Harinam Kirtan. It is said in Brihad Naradya Puran Harer Nama eva kevalam. Kalo nasteva gatir anyata. The result that are obtained by meditating on the Lord in Satyuga, by worshipping Him through big yagyas in Treta Yuga, and by worshipping Him systematically in Dwapar Yuga, are achieved spontaneously in Kali Yuga by simply chanting the name of the Lord. In Kali Yuga, Lord Sri Krishna Himself has incarnated in His name form. The whole world is saved only through Harinam. The word Harer Nama has been used 3 times, and the word Eva has been used to ensure that the people with rooted intellects have firmness in the name of Harinam. Again, the word Keval has been used to ensure abandonment of activities like knowledge, yoga, penances, etc. The salvation of a person who disobeys this order of the scriptures is never possible. To make this point clear, the word Nasteva has been used 3 times at the end. Adi Shankaracharya also said in his Bhaja Govinda Stotra that Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Moodamate Samprapte Sanhite Kale Nahi Rakshati Dukaruna Karane. Translation: Worship Govinda, worship Govinda, worship Govinda. Hey idiot, the rules of grammar will not save you when you die. It is said in Bhagavatam 6th canto 2nd chapter 14th shloka that Sankyatyam pariharasam va stobham helanam eva va vaikunta nama grhanam asheshaga haram vidu. Translation: One who chants the holy name of the Lord is immediately freed from the reactions of unlimited sins. Even if he chants indirectly to indicate something else, jokingly, for musical entertainment, or even neglectfully, this is accepted by all learned scholars of the scriptures. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is mentioned in various texts as the only means of liberation in this Kali Yuga. It is said in Kali Santaran Upanishad from Krishna Yajurveda that Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti soda sakam namna kali kalamasa nasanam nata parataro sarva vedeshu drishyate. Translation: 16 names of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, destroys all the inauspicious things of Kali Yuga. This is the conclusion of all the Vedas. There are 2 types of devotion, means Bhakti, Vaidhi and Raganuga. Raganuga devotion is rare. Generally, for those seeking welfare, it is their duty to follow the Vaidhi devotion. Hundreds types of Vaidhi sadhan Bhakti have been mentioned in Tantra Shastra, and 64 types of Vaidhi sadhan Bhakti have been mentioned in Bhakti Rasamrut Sindhu. In Srimad Bhagavatam and in Vishnu Puran, it is told that the 9 forms of Bhakti are Shravan, means hearing of God's Leelas and stories. Kirtan, means singing of His glories. Smaran, remembrance of His name and presence. Padasevan, means service of His feet. Archan, means worship of God. Vandan, prostration to the Lord. Dasya, means cultivating the bhava of a servant with God. Sakya means cultivation of friends bhava, and Atmadivedan means complete surrender of the self. Out of 100 types of devotional paths, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu considered these 5 devotional practices as the best. That are to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, to hear and discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, to offer services to the deity at home or in the temple, to associate with the Lord's devotee, to live in a holy place connected to Krishna. Out of these 5 practices, chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is the best of the best. In such way, we have discussed about what kind of yagya should be performed in Kali Yuga. To get such more information and enlighten yourself, subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.